Dr. Medina, is translanguaging the same thing as code switching? And the answer is no, it is not. And so I wanted to clarify because there's a lot of misunderstanding and misinformation in our field right now in terms of translanguaging research. Translanguaging is really just about moving language from our one linguistic repertoire based on the context, based on the need for communication at that moment. And so all of us translanguage. If you're monolingual, you translanguage because you move language features from your one linguistic bubble, your one language repertoire, based on specific context. The only thing that's different is that those of you that are monolingual only have one nation language that is represented within that one linguistic repertoire. Someone who is bilingual or multilingual, they have more than one nation language represented within that one linguistic repertoire. Here's where it gets interesting and why translanguaging research is so important in schools and specifically within a US context. Because in the US, we are intrinsically a part of a linguistically oppressive system where if students are not able to language in English, then historically it doesn't matter. And so when a child who is monolingual English speaking enters a US classroom, they are able to access all of their linguistic repertoire because most of what we value is English. But an emergent bilingual or multilingual child, they come into a US classroom and we immediately want them to language in English. And so we ask them only to leverage that which is in English, meaning that they're only able to access less than 50% of their linguistic repertoire. What translanguaging research proposes and posits is that we need to leverage all that a student brings into the space so that they're able to make those cross-linguistic connections and language all of their deep content understanding in more than one language. Code switching, alternating between two or more languages, is only one way out of an infinite number of ways that we can move language. So if you language in Spanglish or Chinglish or African American vernacular, all of that languaging is beautiful and perfect and a part of our one linguistic repertoire. And translanguaging research really pushes us out of our comfort zone in making us understand that we need to leverage all that a child brings into the classroom linguistically so that they're able to fully embrace all of their learning. Mira. Again, translanguaging, moving language from our one linguistic repertoire, code switching, one out of an infinite number of ways that we can move language based on that context. I hope that helps. Adios.